the opposite. They want to share my experience with me. And I can open myself to them. It's not hard.
That sounds so bleak to have this.
It's bleak enough to where they would go across the whole universe looking for help.
Right.
I think it's damn bleak.
Do you think that they would also not only monitor life, but in some way be responsible for it?
They're in a pickle right now. The pickle is, it looks like we're probably going to self-destruct. And they've already said that this happens to voice species. They don't want us to self-destruct, because I also think that since it happens to voice species so frequently, we're probably rare and valuable. So what do? The closer they come to us, the more we become aware of them, and the more danger there is that we end up like them, that, we go to them instead of them coming to us. So they don't want to culturally colonize us by showing themselves. But if they don't show themselves, we're liable to self-destruct. So they're really in a quandary right now. They really are.
It's a catch-22 situation.
It's a catch-22 situation, yeah.
In this document as well, they talk about something very profound near the end of it. It gets quite philosophical.
Yes.
And, you're not one to shy away from philosophy.
No.
They mention this apotheosis, this critical mass that they are attempting to, what seems like they're attempting to reach. I've read another document as well about another, sort of whistleblower that had come clean on one of these forums, who had also mentioned a similar a motive about this apotheosis, but was indeed to end up, this sounds so far out there, but to not unlike what you were saying, but to feed consciousness, to feed the conscious field.
Yes.
Through experience.
That's absolutely right. That's exactly what we're here for.
Like we're mining consciousness on a certain level.
Yeah, well, we're mining experience in order to feed consciousness. Let's be really clear here, because that's important.
And so to what goal? Because it seems like what is that? What does that critical mass look like? What does that end game look like? What is that apotheosis? Is it the universe becoming self-aware? Like, what's the end look like?
You have to look at yourself. It's you becoming self-aware. You, Chris. That's it. Because, believe me, if you become self-aware, really self-aware, and stay in the time stream, this is the next step for all of humanity and for them. That's what they want. They want us to wake up to ourselves and still stay in the time stream and be vividly aware in a way that we are not now. There are levels of emotional experience that we don't touch, that are the levels of real, true being that people have touched in the past sometimes, a little bit, but we all have to do it. And the only way to do that is to begin to think of Chris or Whitley or anyone is not as the person, but as the instrument that the being is using to be in the social community of the species. There is a level of self, of being, I should say, outside of the self. Then that's what they want us to be able to take our attention to that level. And when our attention is there, looking at the self as it moves through time, there's room then for them to share with us and share their own experience with us and share our experience without them overwhelming us or possessing us or destroying the journey of the soul. This is communion. My wife knew it by the way, from the very beginning. She titled the book Communion because she knew this. And who the hell was she? She was a kid from Ann Arbor, Michigan. No one special. And I was a kid from San Antonio, Texas. No one special. Yet some kind of critical mass occurred when we came together, and look at what we made. She made this. She made the word communion.
Do you think there are more planets like this one?
I know there are, but I also know that a lot of them don't last long.
A lot of them don't last long.
That's what they said, that the voiced planets with voiced species are very rare and valuable. And the reason is that and look at our political world, and we're a heartbeat away from nuclear annihilation.